Fromage free. It's me again, and in this one, I've got a special guest. And the special guest is my daughter, Betty.
Hi everyone.
Right, so Betty has joined me today. I did mention this a while back that she might be. She's let me down a few times, but I managed to get her to do it. So here we go. She's here today because you are a meat eater.
Yes,
yeah? Very
much so.
We'll just touch on that in a minute, but very much so.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. And she's going to have a burger. She's going to have a patty on the vegetarian butcher patty on the back burger, which I have reviewed, and that scored 9.4 and it's joint second. Now this is one of the best ones.
So you've had this before?
I've had this before. We're not reviewing it. This video is basically I want to it interests me to see a meat eater's reaction to eating a vegetarian burger. Mm-hmm. Which is, before we get into it, I want to ask you a couple of questions. But anyway, so I've reviewed it. It's really good. It's one of the best ones out there. I bought this today. I've
never heard of them.
They're £4 for two of them, so that's £2 each. So they're not cheap. Mm. They're vegan. They're vegan. But yeah, we're not reviewing it. So it's basically, I'm really interested to see what Betty's like, and I want you to be brutally honest with Betty, because I am with my reviews. If I don't like something, I say it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right, so don't pretend to like it if you don't really. Just tell me exactly what you think of it, because it's been a good while since I've eaten meat, and I do wonder if sometimes I score things higher because I am a veggie. Well, I'm not a veggie now, I'm a pescatarian now. Mm-hmm. But do you know what I mean? Is my bias like scoring them higher than they perhaps should be?
Do you feel that you can remember the taste of meat?
Oh yeah.
You don't think you've forgotten what it tastes like?
No, I could. It's like eating one last week, or you don't forget. So. Right, so my question is, so you, like you just said, you are a full-on meat eater.
Yeah.
And you eat...
I don't have meat every day.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So how often do you eat meat?
I don't know. 4 or 5 times a week, I reckon.
Right, okay. Because
I would say it depends more what we have for dinner.
Didn't you drop down to just chicken once upon a time?
I tried to be a vegetarian, but it didn't work out. It just made me crave meat even more. It made me crave red meat, and before I didn't really eat much red meat.
Right.
So becoming a vegetarian actually
That was about 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, about that.
And then did you sort of move more to chicken, or was that before that?
I think I did, yeah. Tried to just eat
But now
chicken.
You're literally everything. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a full-on meat eater, just like I was. Yeah. I was a full-on meat eater right up to the point I stopped. I loved meat. I ate it every single day of my life pretty much. And I had literally every meal apart from breakfast. So, yeah, I loved meat.
I like a good bacon sandwich.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll have you back another time if you get on. If you like doing this, we'll do a bacon one another time.
I have tried Fraken before and I hated it. So it'll be interesting to see.
This is the thing with these meat-free products. They're all different. None of them are the same. Some are really bad. And I think you might be surprised by this.
It was the Asda one. The Asda
Yeah, the bacons aren't very good. Yeah. They're not very good. But the ones I had, which I tried to get today, which I was going to put bacon in this, I couldn't get it. And to be honest, I haven't seen it for months. I don't even know if they do it anymore. Right, so the other question is, have you ever had a vegetarian or a vegan burger?
I know I've had vegetarian. I'm not sure if it was vegan.
What, an actual, like a beefy type burger or a veggie burger, like with vegetables in?
No, like a replica of a beef burger.
Oh, right.
It was the Linda McCartney mozzarella one.
Oh, right, okay. They're not too bad.
Yeah,
So you have got a bit of an idea what they've got to taste like then?
Yes.
Right, okay. So anyway, so what we're going to do, I'm going to basically cook this up like I would for a review. And then, like on a review, Betty will have it in a burger, like with all the trimmings and that. And I'll cut a bit off so she can try it on its own with nothing on it as well. And get a genuine opinion, because I really am interested to know how close these are to meat, because although I know they're not good for you, I mean the amount of stuff that goes in these things, you know,
a lot of emulsifiers and things.
Yeah, you know. But it has surprised me how close they've managed to get a product that's got zero meat in it to taste like meat. It has surprised me how close they've got. Now I'm wondering, is my belief of that a little bit overconfident, or whatever the word is? Am I overthinking that it's as close as I think it is? So Meat Eater maybe sort of go, whoa, hang on a minute, no, you're bigging this up too much, it ain't that good. So we'll see. So we're interested to see. Right, Betty, okay then, so we'll leave it there then, and well, I think it's time to fire up the old frying pan and get some burgers in some buns. Right, okay guys, here we are, back again, and here is the burger. Now I've cut a little bit off mine so Betty can try a bit on her own, but there's her burger. So what do you think, Betty?
Looks good.
So you commented while I was cooking it, are they still got to stay red? Because these particular ones do look quite like they're rare, like a rare meat.
Yeah, they do.
So you'd not seen that before then?
Not on a vegetarian one, no.
Right, okay, let's get stuck in before they get too cold then. Should I go first? Let's see if
I don't know how I'm going to bite into it.
Knife. Oh God, burgers, so.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, they are good. They are one of the best ones, without a doubt.
You're going to have to bear with me. Blimey.
Actually, we should have used this plate really, should I?
We should give that to the kids.
That is Betty's plate from when she was a toddler.
I can't believe you still have that.
And now her little girl uses it.
Oh my gosh.
Right, where you go then? Remember, honest opinion. Try it
Really
like
messy.
that first and then have a go on the...
I don't know how I'm going to... Okay. It does taste, it actually tastes better than I thought it was going to. I must admit, when it was cooking, I didn't really like the smell of it.
Right.
But that tastes nice.
Try it on its own. What's it like? No, not a lot of flavour in it really, is there?
I was going to say, there's not really much flavour.
See, sometimes...
It's definitely got the texture of a beef burger.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I think you need to season them, but I wanted you to taste it for what it actually was. I mean, there's some I've had before, not when I've reviewed them, like a couple of years ago. I had to throw them out. They were so bland beyond belief. And they absolutely need seasoning. But yeah, the texture. And when you put it, I always say, when you put it, pimp it up.
It's messy to eat.
Do you think, like you mentioned your mother was a bit unwell last night?
Yeah.
Through having too much to drink.
Yes, she was. I was
if you're watching Joe
last night.
I don't know what you like. Anyway.
Roles were reversed, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Gone full circle.
Yeah.
So I always say, if you was to hand it to a drunk and give them and say, here, here's a burger, eat that, do you think a drunk could mistake that for meat? Like, not on its own, for the whole thing.
I want to have another bite, but it's so big I can't get
I'll
off.
cut a bit off then.
I think so. Let me just...
There was something I reviewed the other day and I thought, blimey, oh that's right. It hasn't gone live yet, so I won't say what it was.
God, it's just all falling apart.
Yeah.
It's the sauce and the lettuce.
Too much sauce in there.
Yeah, but you need loads of sauce in there. I feel like...
Go on, stick it together and then have a go on it.
Yeah, I will. I just feel like I'm making a right mess. Oh my
So would a drunk think that is a burger? Obviously not as drunk as your mother. You got to be sort of...
Should have just thrown it back up again.
Got to be able to stand up, isn't he?
Yes,
Right.
definitely.
Okay.
The only thing is, it's not as juicy as a real burger.
Right.
You don't get the
Meat juices, no.
Yeah, like the fat
No,
dripping
right.
out a bit.
I think that's a good barometer whether a veggie burger is a good one or not. Whether you could fool a drunk
I think
that
so.
that is meat. They might, even if it's cheap burger, it's just cheap meat. But if you could fool a drunk, then that's got to be tick a box. And I do think that definitely tick that box. For me, it does.
I'm actually surprised at how nice it is.
Right. They're not all like that though. They're not all like that.
So what is it about that one that you enjoy over all the other
texture
ones?
mostly. The texture, because when you're eating something on its own, then yes, you do like. I've got some vegan ice cream in there. I might get that out later because Betty's going to stay behind or stay on, and we're going to do a something sweet in a couple of hours' time. Because I'm hoping today is Sunday, so tomorrow is Bank Holiday Monday. I'm hoping to get this video out tomorrow. So this video will go out Monday, and then the something sweet will follow on the Tuesday. And I might get, once you've had a go on the what we're going to do, a cherry tart later on. Where's Boo Boo? Where is Boo Boo?
In the chair.
And we're going to have it with some custard. We're having it with some custard. He mustn't hear because he'll be like this. So yeah, we're going to have it with some custard. And then what I might do is get the vegan ice cream out as well. Just to let you have a go on that.
Yeah,
because that surprised me. But what I was going to say is when you got something like this, where you can get a veggie or vegan product and then mix in with loads of other things, them other things can disguise, it can carry it, which this is probably doing. But when you've got a product that's standalone, like I have reviewed a bar of, like I'll tell you, it's a bar of chocolate, and I was surprised. It surprised me. And that ice cream, which I reviewed a couple of months ago, that really surprised me. I was not expecting it. Okay. So you can have a quick go on that if I remember. Remind me to get that out. And you can have a go on that once we've done the taste on the cherry tart. So there we are then, Betty. So that is definitely...
it's nice. I'm looking forward to finishing it.
Right, better.
On the burger on its own, it didn't have any flavour. But when you obviously have everything with it, and because it's got a nice texture, it's not dry. I think vegetarian ones I've had in the past have been quite dry.
Can be,
And obviously a beef burger's really juicy if it's cooked correctly.
Yeah.
So, but that isn't dry and the texture is nice. So, yeah.
Right.
I've enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, that's been good having you on the film with me. You surprised me. I didn't think you'd ever want to do that. And that was her who said to me, I want to get on a video with you. What was that? It was like you saw me and Grandad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I keep wanting I want Wally to come on one, really, because he is a proper foodie, isn't he? Wally.
Oh, massively.
Her brother, my eldest.
Massively.
He is a proper foodie, Cameron is. He knows his stuff, and he's a bit handy in the kitchen as well, to be fair to him.
He's very good at cooking.
So I would love him to be sat here as well and giving me his opinion of this, because
I think he'd enjoy that.
Yeah, because he's a meat eater, isn't he? He don't eat much this sort of thing, do he? Not that I know.
No, I think they try to have... I think they do try to have some vegetarian meals at least once a week.
But they wouldn't have this stuff.
No, they'd have
they would
like
have
a proper
home cooked.
Yeah, like vegetables, not vegetarian like substitute.
He don't take out me on that front at all. No. But yeah, Wally, you'll be watching this. I want you sitting in the hot seat, boy, and giving me your opinion of this sort of stuff. So yeah, that's nice of you to come on here, Betty.
It's alright. I enjoy watching your videos, so I wanted to support you and do one with you.
Oh, good. That's good. Little Grace, you'll enjoy watching her mum on the telly tomorrow, if I can get it edited in time.
You do know she'll probably ask to be in one.
Well.
One day.
Yeah, I mean...
She's a bit too young at the moment.
Yeah. It's always a bit awkward having kids on film. You want to be covering the faces and stuff, obviously.
Yeah, it's not as straightforward.
So yeah, but yeah, she can come on one day. Or she could be off camera and just be there, off the shot, trying stuff. Because not being funny, she would go all shy anyway, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she would.
She wouldn't say nothing. She would be like this. So she'd be better off just out of shot anyway.
When you tried to get her to sing that song when you were playing the guitar, her favourite.
I can't remember.
It was Shania Twain, wasn't it?
Oh right.
I think.
God, that was ages ago.
And she just wouldn't say anything. She wouldn't sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does go a bit camera shy.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, that'd be nice to get her on. It's all about, for me, a lot of the reason I do this is to leave a video footprint of me when I'm gone. Yeah. So you lot can see what a right divvy I was. And then if you can be involved in some of them, that'd be even better. So yeah, I love it. So Wally, I want you on here, boy. Give me your opinion as well, please.
I'll encourage you.
Yeah. And so later on, we'll do the soft and sweet, and that'll all be good. see what that old cherry pie. We'll actually do a review on that. It's going to be a proper review. Right, guys, there we go. That is, well, I have done a sort of special guest video before when I interviewed my father, but this is the sort of first sort of foodie special guest. So that is a special guest video. My daughter Betty, who I am very, very proud of. She's turned into a very, very beautiful young lady who any dad would be very proud of. So yeah, I'm very proud of her.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks Betty, and thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join us tomorrow for the Southern Sweet review. Cheers, guys. See, look, I'm all over the place. I forgot the flipping most important bit. Boo Boo. Come on, Boo Boo. Here we come. Bob, you'll have to come round this side, my man. Try not to hit the tripod as you come by. Here, Bubbles. There you are. Good lad. Right. There's Boo Boo. There you are, my man. Here's yours. Good boy. Here, have a look. Betty's only gone and got that thing spinning around like a good un. Flipping heck, Boo Boo. God, in a minute, that thing is going to be trying to bounce off your... Blimey heck. Oh, flipping heck, Boo Boo. Where the heck has that one gone? Crikey, give that one some welly. What do you mean, shall we have a game of cards tonight instead of watching TV? What on earth's he on about, Betty?
Oh, Boo Boo.
Maybe we'll just have a game of Snap tonight then, Betty. Bloomin' Boo Boo.